Hey everybody. So this is going to be my first attempt at going through my expenses, doing the unstuffing, and then I'll probably do the budget and stuff my sinking funds all in this video, and then we'll do savings on Sunday savings and my mini Monday, which is my match day mystery minis on Monday. But let's see how this goes. This could be like so freaking long that it's only my expenses, but we'll see. It shouldn't be. Okay, so we'll start with expenses. And just to introduce myself, since I'm really new in the space, so I'm Laura and I'm a med student, a fourth year medical student, and I'm in my 40s. This is a second career. So in the fourth year, we have to travel a lot. We have a lot of extra expenses. And I figured this would be a good opportunity for me to start rebuilding good financial habits and trying to get a hold on my finances and make sure that I'm saving for all the appropriate things that I need to be saving for this year, because I haven't been doing that very well. So we'll go through the expenses since my last, basically for the first week that I've been tracking things. Now, I want to be reviewing my finances every Thursday. So I actually started this one on Sunday on the 16th. So this is just going to be the 16th through the 20th. And then we'll go like Thursday to Thursday going forward. Okay, so I'm going to do kind of like a salve save sort of thing where she highlights the different colors of the different categories. So we'll start with wants. This is printed out from my spreadsheet that I've been working on, and it helps me kind of automate some of the calculations and everything. When it's like totally all the kinks are worked out, I'll show the whole thing, but I know most of you guys like to just write it all out. That's too much work for me, and I don't have that great a handwriting. I want to make this process as seamless as possible so I get to do the things that I consider fun, like the physical money and the more crafty stuff that I enjoy, and less of the tedious things. And this kind of stuff would be tedious to me to like constantly be writing this stuff out. So wants wise, the first one was Michael's. This is where I got one of the boxes and some hot glue for my hot glue gun. And then the same day I went to Home Depot to get some sandpaper and stain, because I thought I was going to want to stain these and stain these balsa wood parts of my envelope. But when I did the testing, I didn't really like it, and I kind of liked the look of this, so for now I'm not actually going to use that stain, unfortunately, so that'll just have to sit there. Next, I got some jewels from Amazon to make this dashboard. This actually belongs in my savings, but it's gonna sit on top of savings. And then I made this dashboard for my 3 savings goals. And as we go, I just add like a jewel so that I can see in one go how I'm doing on all of my savings goals. So I just did that today. It was pretty fun. And then I had to go to Goodwill to get some business clothes for my rotations because I didn't have blue business pants. I needed like 2 tops to make it so I have 5 summery business tops that I can wear. And then I also got a white and a black camisole, because every time I try to buy camisoles for under my like more see-through-y kind of shirts, they shrink immediately. And so I thought, what better place to get camisoles that have already gone through the shrinking process that I know will fit me the same way later that they fit me on the first day. And so I went to Goodwill and was able to get all of those things for $27, which was awesome. And then I went to Dollar Tree yesterday to get some notebooks for my rotations, and really I probably should have charged my savings account for my applying. I have a savings account for all of the funds that I need to do my rotations and apply for residency and everything, because that's what that's related to, but I don't have a lot of money in there, and so since I had that extra $100 that my friend gave me, I decided to use those funds. So I don't know. Anyway, that's how I'm going to categorize it for now. So those are all the wants. And what's nice about my spreadsheet is, so I enter my expenses on this sheet, and it will automatically calculate for me from what I had to what I have left, like what I have left in that envelope for me. So for example, from all my wants, I started with 100, I spent 75, so I have 25 left in that. So that was wants. And then for experiences, this is like eating out or going to the movies or going to some kind of event. I'm kind of like sad by the things I spent out of this envelope, but it's just where I'm at. I'm trying to get ready and I'm busy. So I went to McDonald's, $9.39. Then next experiences, Little Caesars. I was so hungry, it was insane, and I really was craving Little Caesars for some reason. So that's $13.81. And then the last one was last night, Uber Eats. I try to only do Uber Eats once a month, but this was the second time this month that I've used it. So I'm really, especially that one, I really didn't need that one. So holding myself accountable, this better be better next month. So for all the experiences, in my experiences envelope for the month, that leaves me with 27, which I'm definitely going to need to eat out a couple of times this coming week because I'm driving across the country. I'm going to try to have food in the car, but that leaves me only 27 to eat out. So in fact, why don't we see if we can pull from these envelopes as we go and do some unstuffing. So experience wise, I should have $27 left in here, which I definitely have more than that, so I need to pull some out. So from like, let's see, 27, so I'll do 27, and then we'll take that back to the bank. And that will go back in my wallet. Okay, and then wants is this one, and for wants I should have 25 left, so we'll take that and everything else back to the bank. Okay. All right. Now let's look at groceries. So I did Costco, and I got that huge thing of Dunkin' coffee. I'm gonna take that with me as I go, and so that will be the coffee that I make at the Airbnbs that I'm staying at. So I don't have to, you know, go to a coffee shop and spend like a ton of money on that. I also got a bunch of, what is that called? It's like an energy drink. A bunch of those that I can take on the road with me in a cooler, so I don't have to buy stuff like that on the road. So, but that was $53.84, is quite a bit of money. And then groceries. This is one of those things where I didn't think about this ahead of time when I was making these, but I got 2 bottles of rosé, and I thought, oh, what category is that going to come out of? In the past with budgets, I've had a budget for alcohol, but I didn't put that in this budget. And so for now, since I'm eating mostly out of, like, well, I'm supposed to be trying to eat out of my cupboards and my fridge and my freezer, I thought it's fine. But yeah, so those were my 2 expenses. I'm gonna have to think more about maybe creating an alcohol category, or maybe, yeah, put it in experiences, I don't know. Something to think about. So for groceries, I have $24 left. So let's clean up that one. 20, leave that. 23, 24. Okay. All right. Now edification. I'll do purple for that. So edification, that's supposed to be like learning or doing hobbies or whatever. So I bought my second box to be my savings box, and so I'm putting that under edification, and that's it for that. So edification should now have $4. Okay, so we started out with 15. And now $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Let's just spin it around a couple of times. Okay, edification. Okay, so then I got my bikini wax, and that's 67. So I knew that this was coming and I planned for it, and that's why last week I put 34 in my epithelium, or my beauty. That's what I call my beauty. I call it epithelium wallet, not wallet. What is it called? Envelope. And then this week I'm putting in 33 to zero it out, basically. So that's that one, which means epithelium, here it is. So I take this money out and it should be empty, and then I'm basically not going to stuff the $33 that I owe it this week. Next, subscriptions. So this is part of my bills. Oh, we need a different color. Let's do orange. So this comes out of my bills. So there isn't a envelope for that. And then for applying, I was able to get a month rotation at the University of Utah that I really wanted, but they charge a $295 rotation fee for that, so I had to pay that. So I'm gonna need to pull that out of that savings account. And then I rescheduled my board exam, which was gonna be on July 20th. I had to reschedule it because this week has been so crazy. I haven't been able to study very much. So I needed to push that back, and that was a $35 charge. So, oh, also, which is cool, I was able to sell a tent, an ultralight tent that I haven't been using on Facebook. So I was able to add that to the next week's, to this coming week's budget, which was really great because it was going to be smaller than I wanted. So let's talk about transfers, because let's see, for applying, I need to transfer $330 out of this account to checking. I also need to transfer $67 from sinking funds into checking. My car payment is coming out next week. That's already in my checking. Let's see, so these are envelopes, so we already did that. That's already in my checking. Wants is an envelope. Okay, so I need to write sinking funds, not 67, 34 to checking, and then applying 330 to checking. Okay, so now let's talk about this coming week. So we're going to be putting $26 into sinking funds. So that means I need to transfer 26. This is from my 4th year savings. I need to transfer into sinking $26 into sinking. And then so the total that I have, wow, this is all over the place, I'm so sorry. When my spreadsheet is done, this is going to be a lot better. But so I'm going to have in total, I have, where should I write this? 471 this coming week. And then 26 of that is going into sinking funds, which then leaves 412, which I need to transfer. See how it says transfer into main savings account. So I transfer from 4th year savings 412 into main savings. And then out of that, $50 is going into the mini savings. So then we say main savings, 50 is going to go to my Amex surprise savings account. So this is an account I'm sending savings into that I'm not going to look at. I want it to be a surprise at the end of the year how much money I've saved into it. So basically, as I finish savings challenges and then these mini savings, they're going directly into that, and I'm not tracking how much that is. So I do that just immediately. Okay, so that is all of that, and I will do that off camera. Now that we've done that, this is my cash planning, by the way. We've unstuffed, we've done transfers. Okay, so now let's stuff. And we're not stuffing anything in my wallet, so we can put that away. Okay. All right, so let's see. So this is 471, and it's actually not, because so 471, the sinking funds is 59, but I took out the 33 that I was going to put in to epithelium this week because I already spent it on that bikini wax. Yeah, so anyway, so we're not putting anything into that. For wardrobe, we're not putting anything in. For wellness, we're not putting anything in. For gifts, we're putting in 5. For travel, we are not putting anything in. Luxury, nothing. transport, we are putting in 5. For electronics, we are putting in 1. For Mint Mobile, we are putting in 15, 110, 15. And wants, this is overflow wants. Okay. So we are done with that. Awesome. Okay, so what's left now is 412 for savings, but we're going to take out the 50. It's supposed to be 50. And we're going to do that in 13 ones. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 6 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 5 fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and this makeshift cash tray I made from stuff that I found in the garbage. So it should work for now for my trip. And when I come back, maybe I'll have some money to buy a real cash tray, but this will work for now. It's a lot better than the money being all over the place like the last video, right? All right, so this is going to be for the mini savings on Monday, so wait for that. And then this will be for the savings video, which will be on Sunday. Anyway, if you have any suggestions how I could do this better, love to hear them. Yeah, thanks for sticking around till the end of the video if you did. And I hope you subscribe and stick around longer. All right, take care. Bye.